Three wins, and I've done 56 damage to heroes so far. So instead of doing 90 damage, I've done 56, which means I've had 2 early concedes against people. But I had such card advantage against that paladin. After he probably put down the big bombs that he thought was actually going to be the things that brought him back into the game, I took those out. Still had card advantage after that because I decided not to utilize the Soulfire and empty my hand completely on top of that. And I got kind of lucky with the... I got unlucky, though, with the imps. I got 2 imps. Couldn't have gotten like 4, you know, something awesome like that. Soulfire, I don't want you in my opening hand. You're... Oh... Panther, Farseer. I have so many early drops. I feel like you're just really good at healing my early drops. I might throw out the Abusive. He might coin knife it. I don't know, I'd like to get a Zombie Chow or even a Flame Imp. It'll get backstabbed is the only problem against the Rogue. I'm trying to think what the Rogue could really do. There could be things like Worgen Infiltrator. I'm probably still going to throw the Abusive Sergeant just to tempo it out because it is a 1-drop. And I am going against a Mortal Coil, so he might throw out his own 1-drop and I can Mortal Coil it down potentially. Or he's going to coin Dagger. And then I'm going to be forced to be forced to tap next turn. Son of a... Well, looks like I'm forced to tap this turn. There's Zombie Chow. After all this time. Deal 1 damage combo. Oh, that's actually really good. Okay. Yeah. Well, you're coming out this turn. Oh, I've only had 1 more mana. Actually, would you be worth it? You died a deadly poison. Oh, I hadn't made up my decision. Oh, I did right-click. Okay. I think I'm going to play that. I think the Demolisher is my play. It just survives a little bit more.
Yeah, beat it.
Okay, now I get the Mortal Coil, knife, and stuff, all that.
Put this apple on your head.
Job done.
Okay. Took a bit of damage, but things aren't so bad so far. He can clear out my board.
Let the pain speak to me.
He's not going to leave the Juggler alive. He's going to trade the 2-1 into it. That opens me up to Assassinate. So I think I'm actually going to throw a Dark Peddler. Power Overwhelming. And Earthen Ring Farseer. So he has to trade both into that, or a dagger in that, or a dagger in that, or just hit that, or backstab. Backstab would do things right now. Backstab dagger. But next turn I do have potentially a Fen Creeper play. I could also do a Power Overwhelming on one of these guys. Could also Shadow Flame, depending on what all survives here and there. Shadow Flame would not be good because I don't have enough minions on the follow-up to recover. It would actually basically reset the board, leaving me with maybe 1 minion, and let him go back, so... Wow, Eviscerate. Both of these have 6 health, so I think this is actually the better play. Acidic Swamp Ooze will be good if he equips a weapon, especially if he poisons it up. Sap. If he doesn't attack, Ooze is a good play. He's attacking. Can he have another sap? Is it worth... No, it's not worth that right now. It's not worth the Shadow Flame, is what I meant. It's just not worth it on this board. Betrayal. Okay. He's hoping to kill all my stuff, clear the board out. Hits, and then hit and leave the Acolyte. Okay. I don't want to tap now. I play you. You make this a 7. Okay.
You gotta be kidding me!
Tapping right now is the last thing I kind of want to be doing. With so many cards in hand, that's not really... Assassinate. Kind of cards I was scared of to begin with. No follow-up, though, I don't think. Yeah, no follow-up, unless you have a 1-drop to go with it. Alright, let's start coming back. You're gonna run out of removal eventually. So you're gonna get 2 cards off of that. That's good for you. Eesh.
Buying or selling.
Another power. 4/4 makes it a 7. What's that? 6. 5. 6. I have room to tap here. I don't have the mana to Shadow Flame now. Crap.
Mistake.
I just gave my hand away. Miscounted. Oh, that happens too often. I miscounted. That might have lost me the game. And I forgot to turn my phone down.
Gates are open.
Feed the fish, landlubber.
Makes it a 5.
I have big plans.
Tap last. Ooh. Ooh. Hit. 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 Oh, no hit. Oh, it wouldn't have mattered too. Okay. The Lord of the Arena coming next turn helps. I am vulnerable to only 10 health, but you're only at 9, and I have 4 minions on board, and you have 4 cards in hand. Okay. Yeah, that drops 2 damage. Then you take 3. That's 6.
Well played.
I get
Oh, that power overwhelming Shadow Flame turn. I'm so glad I got another power overwhelming. That was almost really bad. Oh, that was almost really, really, really bad there. I can't believe I miscounted. By 1. By 1. I should have paid more attention in math class. Stay in school, kids. Be good for you. You won't make idiotic mistakes like I do. Oh, man. Okay, so now we're up against a mage, but now we're getting to the higher brackets. I've won 4 games in a row, which means I'm going to be going up against people with higher tier decks. I'm going first. I don't want to keep Mortal Coil going first. Direwolf, maybe. Maybe, because it might make my 1-drops a little bit better. Because, like, Zombie Chow turn 1, then make it a 3/3 turn 2 is pretty good, although, I mean, there's not much it doesn't trade into at that point. Flame Imp, making it a 4/2 the next turn isn't bad. I'll at least tempo out the Direwolf next turn, unless I get a better 2-drop.
the light protects me.
Ugh, gross. Well, sneak in 4 damage, because then the 2 is going to go either into the 2 damage is going to go into one of these. But 2 mana is going to go into killing one of these, and a Divine Shield is going to go into it as well. So I'll probably kill the remainder, then throw down a Demolisher, which would mean 2 more mana going into killing the remainder, which means 1 mana left over, plus coin. So 2 mana remainder after this. 2 mana remainder after using this. I mean, assuming the coin is used. Flame Cannon, potentially. Would have been used there. Could be used here. Or just going for the Spider Tank. Best case scenario, it hits. Which it does. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tap first. Implosion, that's pretty good to see. Now both my guys die to 1 damage. I should have actually traded it like this because this is actually very important to keep alive at this point. I do have a Sludge Belcher coming. That's 2 mana used to take that out. 3 coming in. Do I want to Implosion that? Playing the 7-6 right now is actually a potential big tempo loss because a single Fireball really wrecks me because it'd be Fireball, trade, and then 1 drop. And that at this point is a lot. So I think my next turn is Implosion. Implosion. Implosion, probably. Do I Implosion this or this? I think I Implosion this. Implosion, 2-drop.
So many possibilities.
Never lucky. What's up with my drops today? What's up with that today? What's up with my imps today? Both times I've used Implosion, it's hit for 2. Both times. I should have hit first and then Implosioned. That's what I should have done. Oh well. Worse things have happened. Because at least one of these guys goes into that and you go into here.
Whoops.
Yeah, that's a whoops. That makes you cost 9. I think I'd rather, yeah, bait it out with that.
You gotta be kidding me!
You're a bigger threat. All 3 of those cards are good, so I'm just gonna tap. Okay. So I'm scared of Flame Strike, but I'd actually be okay with a Flame Strike here, because that's the entire turn plus the trade, which leaves me open for stuff to do next turn. Thought about playing the card you top decked. Could be... Fireball is a lot into this. Look, there could also be damage dealt to finish this off real quick. This next turn I can Imp Gang Boss.
You win this.
Apparently people like to concede.
Win.
That's a thing. And I've unlocked Soulfire for this, for my Warlock. Ooh. Soulfire. Hey, 2 more damage to enemy heroes. We're starting off pretty good. 5-0 for the first arena run. So far, that's pretty good. I'm really happy with that. I'm glad I went ahead and did this. I feel like I'm in the mood for it, and it's working out pretty well. And if anybody's wondering why I'm wearing my headset the way I am, I'm kind of thinking that might be a thing that comes up. It's so I can hear myself talk, because I don't plug my headset or anything into my microphone and stuff. I do keep an eye on my Audacity recording, so that I know that nothing's getting screwed up. But this way I can hear myself speak. It doesn't get muffled out by the headphones, and I'm just okay from that. Ooh, going second with a Dark Peddler in hand. Okay. Ooh, this might be really good for me. If there's no 1-drop, I might go ahead and coin out the Knife Juggler. No 1-drop.
Put this apple on your head.
No 1-drop. The dream is draw 1-drop, Knife, and then Mortal Coil into whatever he plays. If he taps off, he taps. Oh, that's not a tap. Well, you're getting played no matter what, so I might as well try to get the Knife into the face for the extra damage. Power Overwhelming.
Hey, catch!
Can I sneak in the extra damage? Do I get punished? Yeah, by big mechs. If it wasn't a mech warper, if it was like a river crocolisk, I would have left it alone. But the fact that it's a mech warper means I should kill it. I was hoping the knife would hit face.
Hey, I can see my house from here.
Okay, that's Mortal Coil trade right there.
Deal.
Just hoping for a 2-drop. Hey, look, it's a 2-drop. But I do have 3s and 4s and, well, 3s and 5s. Spider tank is good here.
You gotta be kidding
Ooh, hey, I know you. I have mana. What if I played as if I have 4 mana?
I wonder.
Do I want to power overwhelming on that? No. Maybe I do. That's a big threat. Not entirely sure about that play, but I feel like the game's at a point where that was actually probably a good thing to do. Wow! Okay, that sucks.
The gates are open.
Start working on that. I can run an imp into it. So that's 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5 into this, leaving 1 imp and 2 spiders. Assuming there's no spell to assist in the kill.
You're in trouble now.
Like that. Yeah. Try to slow things down a bit, I guess. That pit fighter sucks. And I don't have any, I didn't get any, like, Hellfires. I was offered a single demon fire, but you see how few demons I have in my deck. That would have been a horrible pick for me to take. I think we've met our match, everybody. I think this is where things go sour for us. That pit fighter. That pit fighter is going to go in, which means it's a good implosion target. Or something's going to get power overwhelminged. Or dark iron. Oh, not going to use the pit fighter for that. Okay. Might have gotten that from the tap. I wasn't paying attention. Lucky? Lucky for a change.
Buying or selling.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Needs 3 damage.
Well played. Let's negotiate. You concede, and I'll let you be. A new acquisition.
Lots of things hurt right now. Yep, that's game. Crap. Well, I got steamrolled that game. And I got a card, it sounded like. Oh well, 5 and 1. Things could be worse. Things could be a lot worse for this first run. If I can get a couple more wins to make up for that loss, and then a couple more after the next loss, this could be a pretty good arena run. Hopefully I won't lose 3 in a row. But right now I'm pretty far in the positive. But losing one puts me into a slightly different bracket, which means I might have a better chance against the next person I play against. Druid, Malfurion, Storm Rage, Arcus,
Protect the wild. Your
Tempo
soul
Sergeant,
shall be mine.
Imp Gang Boss is a good keep. Big 5-drop. For as small as my curve is, I'm getting a lot of my big drops early on. Have you noticed that? This just gets hero powered down, but he has to coin to do it. Or he throws a zombie chow and I cry. Nothing. Ooh, Dark Peddler.
Buying or selling.
Mortal Coil.
Sever my wrath.
So he's looking to coin out a 3-drop then? If he didn't use the coin there, he's looking to coin a 3-drop, or he's just looking to save the coin, and he's like, I'll gladly take the 3 damage because of the armor, in order to just wait and eliminate that target. So Imp Gang Boss is a good play here because it's an anti-swipe card, even though, well, he could swipe. But there would be actually, why am I worried about swipe right now? I shouldn't be worried about swipe right now. What I should be worried about are cards like coining out the 2/4 with silence and damage. What is it? You'll probably play it right now, so I'll figure it out. Oh, no, it's a Dragonkin Sorcerer. Okay. Something completely different. Double Mortal Coil. This thing could get out of hand, but I don't really... I could have thrown both of those and this into it and been left with you. Actually, that wouldn't have been bad because the 2/4 survives. I actually should have traded out. Having 2 Mortal Coils in hand, that actually probably was the best decision I could have made there.
We must cleanse the sun well.
That's not technically a spell, right? Yeah, so it's a 4/6. So 2, 3, 4. Or I can just do this. That's also a thing I can do. Who sent me stuff on here? Okay. Had to check my phone. It went off earlier, but I didn't check it. I just turned it down.
Drink with me, friend.
Put this apple on your head. How you doing?
7 damage to the face, I think, was too much to ignore right there. Summon a random 1 cost. Well, that can be coiled, potentially. If he hits this now, then I can start dropping other stuff. If he finds a way to kill this. He didn't kill it last turn. I think he would have if he could have. Okay. So he gets a beast. So he doesn't have a way to kill it right now. Unless he's holding a Wrath. Maybe he's just looking to see if he can get a beast that'll help. He could be holding on to Wrath.
No, stupid.
Trogzor. Or not Trogzor. Stone Splinter Troll. That's a Murloc. Every time I cast a spell. I have room to... I have 7 mana, so I can tap first. It's a Mortal Coil. Always lucky.
How you doing?
So that's 4 damage to this. He needs 2 more damage to finish it off. But if he kills it, then pretty soon I can Kraken him. Okay, so now he can kill this. Or potentially just let me get slowed down. Is he going to trade? He is going to trade all those. Okay. That does give me Kraken capabilities. I should tap first since I actually have the mana to do so. Shadow Flame could be used later. I'm in a position where I can lethal him with Kraken. Take him down to 3 if he hero powers, he goes up to 4. Kraken still finishes him next turn. I'm in a position to win. If he wipes out my board, as long as he doesn't heal up beyond 1 point of health, I'm good. Which he did.
Well played.
And he suicides. Okay. Now I'm getting lucky with the implosions here. Now it's working out for my better. Another thing where the Ventrico really helped out. I'm loving that card. Sacrificial Pact is my reward and deal 100 damage. Finally got that 7 arena games in. It took me 7 arena games to deal 100 damage to enemy heroes. Meanwhile, yeah. When, what, 3 out of my 7 opponents have conceded early on? Maybe 4? Yeah, I can see that happening. And then the one game... Yeah, no, okay, 3 of them. In the one game I got steamrolled and barely did any damage. Yeah, let me be rude and check my phone right now.
Gul'dan versus James.
Okay, let's not worry about what I just saw. Let's just...
Soul shall be mine.
Okay, focus on the game. I don't need both Mortal Coils. I don't need either Mortal Coil, actually. I'll keep that. Oh, I can actually coin these 2 out and get a 3-3 on turn 1.
I greet you.
Hello.
Is that important to coin this out, though? Yeah, because he doesn't have the mana to keep up. He'd have to use his mana to kill just this one. And then next turn I could Mad Bomber and potentially risk finishing off my own Flame Imp. Or he might play his own card.
It's getting hot in here.
Flame Juggler. You son of a gun. Do I want to do this while there's... I want to tap. That hurt to do. I should have done the Mad Bomber first and let it possibly split between the targets and then trade. But 1 bomb to this is all it would have taken. Okay. So I think now I want to Bomber. No, Dark Peddler gives me an option at a 1-cost card. It could give me a Flame Imp. I'm happy with that play. So I've done 6... How much damage have I done to myself already? 6, 8? Yeah, 2 Flame Imps and a tap. Turn 3, I'm down to 22 life. It's like I'm playing against a slightly slow Hunter. But I've also retained pretty fair advantage because of it, and this is Implosion turn coming up. If only one of these was a Knife Juggler.
Drag no stupid.
Ooh, we've been here before. We've been here before. Thing is, I could risk it. So, 2/3 of the time, I get this. 100% of the time, I get this, and I still have to trade this in. So I think I trade this in and get a bunch of 1/1s. Or I go for it, kill this, and get left. I think I'm going to go for it. Going for it was the, the better choice there. It left me with an additional minion. It left me with a 2/1 as opposed to having a 2/2. And these 3, it left me with this. Well, okay, he hits that, and then he Fire Blasts one of the 1s. Or the 2/1, yeah. So then I should Fen Creeper. Fireball leaves him with 2 mana, so he probably Fireballs and Fire Blasts one of these. Turn 6, I do have the Lord of the Arena play. I could also Mad Bomber.
The gates are open.
We'll do this. In case he decides he wants to trade into that. If he hits this, well, he can't because he can't really kill it. But what is he going to do here? Okay, he's going to do that. And Polymorph. You son of a... Blah. Can throw that and then throw the Mad Bomber and hope for the best. Now that I have the Mortal Coil backup, I actually think that's the better choice. Meh. Meh. There we go. There's 1. Okay. I have 5 mana. Should tap. Soulfire. Okay, so then we'll throw... Flame Strike would kill me outright no matter what. So I think I throw the Panther. Because that does give potential, like, 8 damage, Shadow Flame. Like, 8 to the face and then Shadow Flame if I draw Power Overwhelming.
You want it? I got it.
The Secret?
Eyes are open.
Okay.
Eyes are open.
Oh, yeah,
Should have used this, actually, because then the would have traded safely. There's a good chance there's only a couple of cards I don't want to lose. Okay, I'm fine with that. I'll go ahead and reveal that, because we're getting into AoE territory, and Blizzard and Flame Strike caused me to lose this Panther, so I might as well use it while I have it. Now I have Kraken available to me, so I can do...
My shield.
Okay.
for Argus.
Makes a 2-1 dragon, so I might want to hit it first. Mortal Coil. I can't Mortal Coil the dragon this turn, because I have the Kraken.
Job done.
Fireball or something. Polymorph. Polymorph, polymorph, polymorph. It's Cloak Field. Okay, I'm fine with that. Shadow Flame a 1/1. Should have tapped first. Should have tapped first.
Apple on your head.
That was a mistake.
Not punished. I was not punished for that. Did we see what the spell was? Was it the Forgotten Torch? Did I miss that? There's a Flame Strike I was scared of. And a secret. Is that a duplicate? Or not duplicate, mirror image, yeah. I wonder if it's better to play you or you. Thank you. I can at least Mortal Coil my own imp to draw a card as opposed to tapping again. You don't have another Flame Strike.
On your hand.
Oh, okay, you have that. Well, I at least have a Mortal Coil for you. Oh, okay. I think now I want this. Now, the problem I have now is Pyroblast. I don't want to start putting anything down now because... Oh, Pyroblast. One big spell finishes it. Just as I was, like, recovering and stabilizing, one big spell finishes me off.
One more loss, and you're
I
out.
know that, Innkeeper. You don't have to tell me that. So I'm 6-2.